The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Admiral Vextar's mandibles clicked nervously against his translator device. Around the circular amphitheater, representatives from 47 species shifted uncomfortably in their specialized seating. The holographic display at the chamber's center showed something that should have been impossible. "Esteemed colleagues," Vextar began, his chitinous voice carrying across the vast space. 12 standard hours ago, our deep space monitoring stations detected an anomaly in the Kepler 442 system. The display zoomed in, revealing a sight that made several council members' breathing apparatus wheeze in alarm. Ships, thousands upon thousands of ships, emerging from hyperspace in perfect formation. But these weren't the sleek organic curves of Zelanian vessels or the crystalline geometries of the Arxian fleet. These ships were brutal, angular things, all harsh edges and visible weapon arrays. "The energy signatures are unprecedented," continued Vextar, trying to maintain his composure. "Our analysts estimate their combined firepower exceeds the defensive capabilities of any 3 core worlds." Councillor Threndo of the Peaceful Collective raised one of her forearms, her bioluminescent patches flickering with anxiety. "Surely this is some elaborate hoax. The Terrans are extinct. Everyone knows this. They destroyed themselves in nuclear fire over 3,000 cycles ago." A ripple of agreement passed through the chamber. It was common knowledge taught in schools across the galaxy. Terra, the third world of a small yellow star, had shown such promise. Archaeological evidence suggested a species that had mastered tools, art, and rudimentary spaceflight. But like so many others, they had turned their weapons upon themselves and vanished into cosmic dust. "That's what we believed," Vextar admitted, his compound eyes reflecting the hologram's light. "But the quantum resonance patterns are unmistakable. These are ships built by human hands." The chamber erupted in overlapping translations of disbelief, fear, and confusion. Only one voice cut through the chaos, the deep resonant bass of High Arbiter Zonkalar, eldest of the council. "If humans survived," the ancient being spoke, each word carefully measured, "where have they been for 3 millennia?" The answer came not from Vextar, but from the chamber's communication array as it crackled to life with an incoming transmission. The hologram shifted, revealing a being that sent collective gasps through the assembled delegates. The human appeared young by most species standards, but her eyes held depths that spoke of experience beyond her years. She wore a simple uniform of deep blue, marked only by silver insignia that no council member recognized. When she spoke, her words were translated into 47 languages simultaneously. "Greetings, Galactic Council. I am Admiral Sarah Chen of the Terran Expeditionary Fleet. I believe we have much to discuss." Threndo's patches flashed bright orange, the color of disbelief. "Impossible. Our archaeological teams confirmed Terra's destruction. We have sensor readings, radiation signatures." "You have readings from our homeworld, yes," Admiral Chen replied calmly. "What you don't have are readings from the 2,000 colony ships we launched in the final days of our civil war." The silence that followed was deafening. Chen continued, her voice never wavering. "For 3,000 years we've been growing, learning, exploring the galaxy's edge. We've colonized 400 worlds, developed technologies you've never dreamed of, and built a civilization that learned from humanity's greatest mistake, the mistake of turning our weapons on each other." Vextar's mandibles clicked rapidly. "What do you want from us?" "Nothing," Chen replied, and the simplicity of the word somehow made it more terrifying. "We want nothing from the core worlds. We've been watching, learning about your collective, your laws, your limitations." High Arbiter Zonkalar leaned forward, his massive frame casting shadows across the chamber floor. "Limitations? Your people believe in peace through conformity," Chen explained. "You've created a stable society by ensuring no species grows too strong, no technology advances too quickly, no individual worlds gain too much independence. It's admirable in its way, but," Vextar prompted, dreading the answer, "but you've also created stagnation. In 3,000 years, your technology has barely advanced. Your exploration beyond the core systems is practically non-existent. And now," Chen paused, her expression hardening, "now something is coming that your peaceful methods cannot stop." The hologram shifted again, showing deep space scanner readings from the galactic rim. Massive shapes moved in the darkness, ships that dwarfed even the human fleet, their design alien and hostile. "The Devourers," Chen said simply. We've been fighting them for 800 years. They consume everything: worlds, civilizations, entire star systems. They're 3 months from your outer territories. Panic exploded through the chamber. Council members shouted in dozens of languages, their universal translators struggling to keep up. Some delegates began evacuating, their survival instincts overriding diplomatic protocol. Why tell us this? Zonkalar's voice cut through the chaos. Why reveal yourselves now? Chen's expression softened slightly. Because despite our differences, humanity still believes in the value of civilization. We won't stand by and watch entire species be erased from existence. She paused. And because you're going to need warriors now, not just diplomats. What are you proposing? The High Arbiter asked. An alliance, Chen replied. Your resources combined with our military experience, your knowledge of local space with our advanced weapons technology, together we might have a chance. Vextar's compound eyes focused on the tactical display. And if we refuse? Admiral Chen's smile was cold as space itself. Then in 3 months there won't be a galactic council left to refuse anything. As if summoned by her words, alerts began flashing throughout the chamber. Long-range sensors had detected the first Devourer scout ships entering council space. The age of peaceful expansion was over. The legends had returned, and with them, humanity's greatest gift to the galaxy, the knowledge of how to fight for survival. In the depths of space, 2,000 human warships adjusted their formation and prepared for war.